I saw you there lost in the sound. Headphones in, but your presence was loud.
I felt your gaze from across the floor. Didn't flinch like I'd seen you before.
You talked in colors, I spoke in gray, but I hung on every word you'd say.
You reached the door, I missed my ride, but I smiled the whole way home that night.
Can we go back just for a night to neon streets and soft twilight before we knew what love could mean, but felt it rising in between. We didn't speak much, but hearts aligned. I still feel it first light. We've grown up, learned how to bend, but I still find you in the quiet end. You laugh and suddenly I'm right there. That night you scarfed the midnight air. Even when the years drift wide, I still know where your light hides. In the hush between our hands, I remember how it all began. Can we go back just for a night to neon streets and soft twilight before we knew what love could mean, but felt it anyway unseen. Not everything fades with a view. Some moments stay and carry through. I don't need to raise my voice. You hear me in the smallest noise. The way you breathe, the way you wait, says more than words could ever state.
We don't dance in perfect time, but somehow fall into the rhyme. You hold the light I never claimed, and still you never asked my name. We don't need a stage, don't need a crowd. Our love's not loud, but it's somehow proud. You fit into me like end of day. I find my home in what you don't say. Even when we drift or lose our way, we always find the same place to stay. Some nights we just share a song. No need to guess what's right or wrong. And when you fall asleep too fast, I thank the stars you came at last. We don't need a stage,
I don't need to win this race.
We've already found the prize in each other's steady eyes. We don't need a stage, don't need a crowd. Our love's not loud, but it's somehow proud. You fit into me like end of day. I find my home in what you don't say.
Even when we drift or lose our way, we always find the same place to stay. Barefoot mornings, tile floor cold, your sweater wrapped around my fold. You hummed a song I never knew, but it always sounded just like you. You packed my lunch, forgot to eat, still smiled while tying my crooked sleeves. One night I cried, you held me tight, said monsters fade when we leave the light. You were the light in the hallway, even when your hands were tired, and when the world felt too heavy, you still danced beside the fire. I didn't see all you gave till silence filled your space. Now I hold your warmth like breath and carry your love with grace. One winter you forgot my name, just for a moment, but not my face. I laughed it off, but broke inside. Watched your memory start to slide. I still hear your slippers down the hall, still smell the soup when shadows fall. You gave me more than I can show, more than you'll ever fully know. You were the light in the hallway, soft and steady, never loud. Even when you lost your way, you still found me in the crowd. I didn't say thank you enough, or I love you when it was tough, but I hope you knew somehow you're still with me now. You're in my hoodie reading slow, your laugh still hums beneath the glow. You bring the tea, I play a song. It's been so long, but not too long. You close your eyes when I speak low, still blush like years ago.
You never rush, you let me breathe. I lean on you like autumn leaves.
We're slow like dusk, warm like wine. No need for more, we're just right. Still say I love you without sound. With every glance we both know how. We're not perfect, but we're quiet as enough.
You hum that tune I used to play and kiss my cheek the same old way. You steal the covers, I don't mind. You're still the peace I couldn't find. When the nights feel long,
I just hold your hand.
when the world feels wrong,
You still understand.
years have passed, but here we stay. Soft and slow, we love this way.
We're slow like dusk, warm like wine. No rush to cross any lines. Still wrapped in soft familiar light. You're still my favorite lullaby. Time has moved, but we've kept pace. This love lives in every space. We're slow like dusk, warm like wine. No rush to cross any lines. Still wrapped in soft familiar light. You're still my favorite lullaby. Time has moved, but we've kept pace. This love lives in every space. I still replay the night we left the movie halfway through. Rain blurred the neon, but your laughter cut it clean in two. My jacket around your shoulders felt like riding on your skin. I'd never seen a doorway look so sure to let me in. I watched you chase the puddles like a kid with secret wings, naming every street light after half remembered things. The water in your hair drew silver rivers down your face. Right then I knew forever had already found its place. I kept my words in second drafts I feared were far too soon. I stitched my silence in the stars that hovered past the noon. Together, but every doubt turned quiet when our shadows touched the tomb. We draw our hearts in chalk, the morning tides might wash away. Yet somehow find the outlines when the moonlight paints the bay. I'm every line you underline, you're every breath I hold. Two voices tracing promises in cursive, soft and bold. Kept the train stuff faded where the date's about to blur. The proof that ordinary days meant more because of her. I read it like a timestamp on the corners of your smile, a gentle interruption that made all the noise worthwhile. I fold the coffee sleeve, you doodled circles on that day. A tiny paper echo so the hush won't drift away. It lies between my journal pages, inked with ocean air, where half awake confessions meet the dawn we used to share. I trace your name in margins when the city starts to bloom. I hum the song you dreamed of while the kettle fills the room. Together, we're letters on the wind, never true. If every fragile sunrise broke into I'd hand you mine. If all the crowded evenings lost their lights, you'd still be shy. Somewhere between the maybe and the now, we're still alive. We draw our hearts in chalk that morning tides might wash away, but waves return the color in a quieter display. I'm every line you underline, you're every breath I hold. Two voices tying constellations no horizon can control. So let the moon keep watch above the shifting afternoon. I'll meet you where our stories rhyme in lines across the moon. Stars, you're enough just the way you are. You don't chase, you don't pretend, you just show up and hold the end.
You never ask me to explain, but still you feel my quiet rain. You pour the tea, I play the song, and somehow that's where I belong.
Don't need the world to see the light you bring, just being near me. You don't speak, but I still know. Every breath is saying don't let go. We don't rush and we don't sway. Still I choose you every day.
The night grows soft, the room turns dim. I curl beside your steady limbs. We don't plan, we just arrive in this slow and quiet kind of life.
If I lose my way, just hum the tune.
I'll find you under any moon.
We're more than words, more than a name. Just being here is all we claim.
I don't need the world to see the way your stillness covers me. You don't shine, but somehow glow. I hold your love and never show. We don't rush and we don't sway. Still I choose you every day. Softly I stay. You don't need to say a word tonight. Your eyes already hold the light. I hear you in the way you breathe, like a calm that never leaves.
We don't need to move too fast. I just want this moment to last.
No need for promises we can keep. You and I are
You laugh and I forget the gray. Your warmth keeps the dark away. You speak and the noise fades slow. With you I don't need to know where we go. Time may wear the edges down, but we'll still fit safe and sound. In every quiet, in every view, I still choose this life with you. Right here in the quiet, love feels true. In the stillness I find you. No loud fireworks, no wild signs, just your hand gently holding mine. Even when the days turn night, we stay in this light. We stay in this light. Ooh, yeah. On an empty platform, I counted every step, tracing your outline as you walked away.
Every chance to speak kept slipping past, while the turnstile bell rang through the day.
Each time someone laughed beside you, I sway. Inside my pocket, a hollow wind blew.
Your name slipped out in a quiet breath
And dissolved in the engine's hue. So close, I swear I could touch it. So far, I just couldn't reach.
Together we tremble on an off-key note.
It's the melody you never heard, still replaying deep in my chest. Half a dream and half a bruise, a solo show that never rests. Till the day I can laugh it off, I'll keep this silent song alive. First time I heard your morning voice, my heart jumped ahead of the alarm. Street tree shadows never overlapped. Afternoon light measured the space between.
I only wanted you to notice. I fear that you truly might. Together
We held that paradox and held our breath. If I had whispered one small line,
if I had stood at my real height,
together maybe the chords would have shifted and rewritten the bars ahead. It's the melody you never heard.
tonight I'll hum it soft and low.
Though it flickers and never ends, it still glows where the silence grows. Past the edge of goodbye someday. Maybe
There's a warmth that never fades, even in my quiet days. A voice I don't quite hear still somehow brings me near. You taught me how to breathe with grace, to stand my ground, to give soft space. Though we don't say too much aloud, your echo keeps me safe and proud. I still walk the path you lit, even when I stray from it. In my silence you remain, like gentle roots beneath the rain. I may not say it clear or loud, but you're the reason I'm unbound. You left your fingerprints in time, pressed in every climb of mine. I feel them in the way I grow, in things I never thought I'd know. Not every love shines in display, some just hum and stay that way. But every beat I find within leads me back to where I begin. I still walk the path you lit, even when I stray from it. In my silence you remain, like gentle roots beneath the rain. Not every word needs to be said to show the love I've always kept.
You fold the morning like a song, with hands that learned where they belong.
You move in rhythms not your own, like echoes from a softer tone.
The way you wait, the way you care, feels borrowed from a love somewhere.
You speak in kindness shaped by time, a quiet strain that's not just mine.
We are made of voices past, of footsteps slow, of love that lasts.
In the way we give and
How we stay, there's a thread that finds its way. No names we call, no need to trace,
but we feel them in this space. Your silence holds a tender light, like dust that waits to turn to night.
And when you smile without a sound, I hear the roots beneath the ground.
We were raised in shadowed beams of porch-light hopes and stitched up dreams. Now every touch, each breath we give is proof of where love learns to live.
We are made of quiet grace, of someone's arms, of someone's place. No love is more than what begins. It's the part that never ends. I saw your light in a brand new dawn, fading from the place we once leaned on.
You stood still while I chased the sky, but your warmth never left my side.
You dream aloud, I dream in peace. Different rhythms, still sweet melody.
Our paths now part like ocean streams, but I hold you close in quiet dream. Wherever you'll be, may the stars align with love that finds you every time. I'll walk my way, you'll follow yours. Still I'm cheering behind every door. We don't need to say goodbye to care that lives though time rolls by.
Your laugh still lives in songs I play, like echoes never washed away.
I write your name in silent lines, unspoken but still soft and kind. Maybe we're not meant to stay, but we gave our hearts away.
And somewhere in the space between, you'll always be part of what I mean.